Hello, everyone! In the main event of the World Series of Poker, we've now passed the 65-hour mark. Day 7 is underway. Only 32 players remain in the running, with a goal of getting down to 24. At Leo Margets' table, things are heating up. Our champion doubled her stack on a crucial coin flip before taking out an opponent right after. But nothing is simple, as the fearsome Michael Mizrachi keeps applying pressure with his chip-leading stack. Come on, Leo. Don't let your guard down.
Cash games in Europe, I remember that was like, if you get up, like, they post your blinds when you aren't there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was like, that's right? In Europe. In the cash game, they post your blinds if you're not there. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. I was
When
like,
you go for if you yeah.
I was like this.
Or you have like a small time.
Noticed, yeah, like if you go to the bathroom, you have to go in their blind. It was crazy. So what if you didn't know?
Pocket nines in middle position.
Blind out, really. It's crazy, right? Yeah. They literally post your blinds if you're not there.
All right, let's see if we can get to see a flop.
Like, so if you don't know, yeah, you go like on dinner break.
800. 800.
My raise 800. You like single spade or single clubs? Or single clubs? Single spade. Depends who the queen of hearts is.
Minghini, it looks like, once again, he has a tough decision.
You know, I met you before. Huh? I played with you before, for sure. I know you. We met. Like, we played one time. No. We played maybe 3 times. But we played 3 times. Yeah, I know we played. Not online, live. We played DPC. That's what I said.
He's played very few hands today.
Twice we played DPC.
He's been playing pretty tight.
You play WPT there or no main event? Very rare. Yeah, I like to play many tournaments. I play cash.
He's counting his stack. Let's see how much he has. 14 big blinds? Oof, he goes all in. It's 14, right?
How much?
Yeah, 14 big blinds. In another spot, this would be a snap call.
Not in Florida. Yeah, 0.45.
But Minghini has barely played any hands. And I know he has a strong hand. I mean, it's either a flip or I'm dominated. I don't want to play a flip. I don't want to be dominated. I'm not married to my nines. Actually, it doesn't seem like such a tough fold if I think about Minghini's range. Yes, it's 14 big blinds and I have pocket nines, but I'm clearly considering a fold.
There's no mixed game for me. But my brother plays, so I don't.
Yeah.
Some private game yeah. I'll play a lot of it.
Alright, it doesn't hurt to take a few seconds, but it's a fold. I'm going to fold. He would never do this with pocket 8s or pocket 7s. Yeah, I've got a somewhat aggressive image, but even so, a player like him isn't going to want to risk his tournament lightly. My gut is screaming fold, and I've relied on my gut the whole tournament, so I'm going to keep trusting myself. Into the muck.
He won vision.
That's close. Do you like olives? Olives?
Not really. Sometimes you do it, one day you remember? You don't have a vote, so today you use it, so you put all your luck.
Alright, let's keep going. For now, I'm feeling much more comfortable at the table than at the start of the day. And that's what matters. I'm feeling more like myself.
825.
Raise.
The hijack opens, he has a good stack, but he hasn't been very active. Actually, he's been playing pretty passively and conservatively. I've got 20 big blinds, ace jack on the button. Call? I'm not going to call. I think I'm going to 3-bet. My hand is a good candidate for a 3-bet bluff. Yeah. Plus, by 3-betting with a 20 big blind stack, they're going to perceive this raise as very strong.
2.125.
2.125? Yeah. Raise 2.125. Another
You see, I have a problem with this. Sorry.
Well, at least this time I verbalized the amount. I think this move is going to work really well against this opponent. And well, if I run into a premium and he shoves, I've got an easy fold.
You're 5 minutes behind, right?
Let's go, that's perfect.
You could always tell a Euro by how their accounts are raised. Like 1.1 from the team. They use the metric.
As long as I'm not held back, I feel at my best playing aggressive poker. The thing is, being aggressive in poker is always good, but in this tournament, it's even better.
Alright.
In the final phase of the main, you generate a ton of EV if you take the more aggressive line. All the players tend to overfold and want to preserve their stack, which makes sense.
Charging backs now? Hey, kidding?
I also value preserving my stack, but when I'm the
Don't play
one
more
who can
hands, no?
apply pressure, I don't want to stop doing it.
All bad beats here. All
Wow, last break of the
worst
day,
sample every
incredible.
time.
What a long day. And Ferry has arrived. I just looked at my phone. My friend, who I'd agreed with that if I made day 7 of the main event, he'd come rail me. So crazy. We'd agreed on it 3 or 4 months ago in Monaco, and he kept his word. A few hours ago, he was at a concert in Bilbao, and all of a sudden he shows up in Las Vegas. That's so cool. Let me see if I can find him. I'm guessing he's going to be with everyone. With Lucy, David, Mag.
8 o por ahí. Gracias.
How's it going, Leo?
It's going okay. I'm a bit short, but still alive. Hey. How is the rain? Is it nervous?
It's like we don't know what's going on. You know?
So, yeah. So we only have to ask
but
for
we're
the
just
card.
sending our energies.
No, I got it.
Yeah.
It's super cool.
This is like gonna be it. You know, it's gonna be. I can feel it.
I mean, it's gonna be a tough one,
Yeah.
but we're ready to suffer.
Yeah.
And
That's
enjoy.
quite
I
the
mean,
day.
I
Tomorrow's
mean,
the last day, and then it's fine. It's like
yeah, it's quite.
it's your year. Ooh! I just got something saying that.
¿Qué tal?
Buah.
Where's that? Keys.
Va, chao. Está siendo. Me tengo al este.
Pero bueno, ahora le han quitado un montón
Sí,
de
sí,
fichas, ¿no? Mucho
se va a
mejor.
reducir.
Qué emoción, estoy más emocionado.
Hombre, es bastante loco, la verdad, sí. Pero bueno, hay que intentar mantener, ¿sabes? La
¿Cómo
energía.
te sientes?
Bien, sí, desde que me he relajado, me ha venido súper bien ¿sabes? El break ese.
De la cena.
Sí, tío. No, el contigo por la mañana, el que, ¿sabes? De
Sí,
estar ahí, de
sí,
chill.
sí. Claro, joder, yo creo que te deja hacer, disfrutarlo y ya está.
Sí, sí.
Ay, madre, vamos. Vamos.
Control por mí, ¿sabes? Por, ¿sabes? Por estar...
20 blind, ¿no?
Sí. Está siendo muy difícil, pero bueno, ya sabes que... O sea, está siendo muy difícil porque tengo un spot un poco complicado, pero el póker es complicado.
Pero ya chata, te han tirado la cama.
Sí, que he pagado 11 blinds. Bueno,
Bueno, pero te la tienen que tirar, ¿no?
no, que claro, que es súper agradecidísimo.
Y el flip, yo bajándome del avión viendo el flip, yo, 7,
Y el... Me acompañas al baño, vamos allá. Y el de... Hasta ahora le tengo que... Los 9 es un bluff catch bueno, pero es muy dura.
Se me ha foldeado muy rápido.
Sí, ese es el problema, No, me he cazado. El problema es... Si lo he dicho yo luego, digo, mi problema es no haberme tomado...
Porque el tipo te ha pushado muy rápido y al final los rey X no te los va a subir, no te los va a pushar tan rápido. Entonces, no es más black catch.
Sí, o sea, he sacado yo el tema.
Sí.
Pero no creo que... No,
pero está bien. O sea,
creo que tengo tantas manos mejores. Sí, lo único es no haber pensado un poco más. O sea, tengo tantas manos mejores para...
Pero las calles antes como que lo has pensado de puta madre,
sí.
¿sabes? Sí. Y justo arriba una sorpresa de solar. Viendo, se viene día 8,
Para. Quedan 2 horas.
Bueno, quedan 2 horas. Va.
Y tengo 20 blinds.
Bueno, pero...
You're a very good player.
Ay, yo tengo que entrar por ahí. Sí. Va, Bueno, y si voy a Olin, sé que las pedís, o sea que...
Claro que sí.
All right, back in the arena. I've got 20 big blinds, but I feel so on fire. What a joy to be here right now. I'm where I want to be. I mean, who wouldn't want that? Who wouldn't want to be on day 7 of the main event? Yeah, I don't have the best spot at the table, but we're gonna fight. Hay una que... la que más... Es que me corta la raya. No, la que más me ha rayado ha sido esa, pero ya las pensaré pasada mañana.
¿Qué tenías en las que has estado ahora mismo? ¿Qué tal?
¿La qué?
La que haces un OR que te han soleado. Lo que estaba.
9.
Estábamos diciendo.
Es que es la border.
Y ya está. Yo pensaba que tenías las damas, digo, las damas 9.
Y luego le echo al chico este que parece como que va de actitud de que se lo tiene que atizar y va de cheerleader, pero no ha defendido nada. Le echo a... tengo 17 blinds y él abre en hijack, pero le echo... El 800 le echo a 2 con 125 con as J para foldearlas, sí.
¿Son cuántos blinds?
17. 18.
¿Eres eso de?
No, soy botón. Porque creo que es más nitro que para esas, me las enchufa, no...
Hombre, está liado.
Sí. Claro, mejor si hubiera sido incluso peor, pero...
Es lo que digo, que hay que estar en la mesa, que igual meto as J y lo hago con as 10, pero que si tú estás libre de menos por sea, pues lo hago con as J.
Sí, por eso. Pero igualmente ahora, por ejemplo, tampoco tan limpia.
¿Cuántas tienes aquí?
Creo que 17,5, ¿verdad?
Sí, algo así.
Va. It's inevitable to talk about a few hands, but I don't want to overthink it right now. Son.
Yeah, I'm gonna get one.
And let's see exactly how many big blinds I have. I'm so bad at counting, oh my god. At counting my stack. But it's really important to know exactly how many big blinds I have at all times. 8. No, 16. One final push, but well, same as I have done up to now. Hand after hand, without getting ahead of myself. By playing each hand the best I can, taking all the factors into account and adapting to each opponent. But by giving it everything.
Bluffed me with like King 7.
Let's see if I get dealt a nice premium.
I'm guessing that's what you had. That's what I thought you had.
For a good spot. A really good spot. The cutoff has around 20 big blinds. He decides to open. And if Lau is asking him about his stack, I don't think it's to fold. Let's see what happens. He calls. Alright, that clearly shows he has a marginal hand. Suited Broadway's a pocket pair. Something like that, I'm guessing, for Lau's range. And for the original raiser, honestly, I'm not sure.
Yes, it does. I fold. I think
Jack 10 off. I have to be pretty selective in this spot, but this Jack 10 off seems good enough to complete and play a three-way pot.
because if he say yes, I'm gonna play crazy. Oh.
Alright, good flop. I'm going to check and see how my opponents act. There's almost 4 million in the pot, and I've got just under 7 million behind. Lau could bet pretty often in position after the original raiser's check. Although, well, the original raiser, I don't think he checks strong hands with this stack, but, well, you never know. What's pretty clear for me is that a bet from Lau wouldn't necessarily indicate a monster. Alright, sure enough, he bets 1/3. A bit less than 1/3, roughly, almost 1/4 actually. He doesn't have a lot of value hands better than mine, except, well, Queen Jack suited, King Jack suited. I mean, he has the sets, but he also has a bunch of pairs, overcards with a club. And yeah, hands that have quite a bit of equity, but that fold if I take the aggressive line. So yeah, I'm gonna shove.
All in.
Plus, it's a flop where I know Lau thinks I have enough bluffs. So, taking that into account, plus all the dead money in the pot, I think the best thing I could have done was shove.
2, 4, 6.
For protection and also for thin value.
6.850.
Plus, Lau won't hesitate to call in this spot if he's confident. Against this type of player, I like my shove even more. And the good news is he didn't snap call. If he folds, it's huge. Honestly, I don't mind if he folds. And well, since he didn't call right away, if he does call, I'm probably ahead. It's almost certain if he's taking this long to call. I think he knows I have bluffs here, and that's why he's tempted. I wonder what he has. 10-9 maybe? 7-6? 10-9 suited, 7-6 suited? A hand like pocket nines? Pocket eights? I don't know. I'm not thrilled because I know that. Uf.
¡Uf! No, voy por delante. J10 yo contra 8 de Lau. Que no salgan un 10. 10. J10 yo top pair.
Honestly, I'd rather look at my friends' faces than the board. It gives me more information.
Un 2, un 2.
What a moment. Come on. Come on. Well, at least he doesn't have a club. I do have a club. But that's it. There's nothing more I can do now.
Vamos. Cuatro. Un cuatrito. Otro cuatrito. Venga, otro cuatrito. Vamos. Una baja, un 3, 2. Vamos.
Un 2.
Baja. 2.
Un 2.
Un as me vale también.
Un 2.
¡Vamos!
3. Wow, it's so exciting to win all-ins right now. I feel bad that it was against Lao, but well, we're here to win chips. Well, honestly, I'm really happy to have doubled up.
Sorry, I have 3 for all the rest of the tournament.
Next year, you take more, please.
I will.
Thank you. I'm gonna find you.
Wow, what a massive pot. That moves me up to 17 million with 28 players left. This is insane.
Oscar.
Oh, I think there's a redraw.
27 left. We redraw.
That means 3 players have been eliminated in the last few minutes. Wow. And they're going to redraw.
Nice hand, Leo.
Thank you.
So they're drawing for the seats. 27 left. Oh my god. 27 left. I mean, I had the table figured out, but well, I don't think the new table is going to be any worse.
Para que necesito, aquí, como no tienes el móvil, necesito un poco de...
¿No? ¿Qué tenías 15 blinds en esa?
Sí, 14
eso he calculado yo.
y hay
Y ahora-
4 millones y medio en el bote, él mete 1,
Él te ha hecho Sibet Draw pushado, ¿no? Eso es.
y continúa el, ¿sabes? Y que tengo muchos draws
¿Ahora mismo
percibidos
cuánto
ahí.
estás? ¿En cuánto estás?
15, 16.
Vale, 16, venga, va. Vamos, 30 blinds, los 28 blinds tienes ahora.
Va.
Venga. Focus.
Ey,
Myself,
vamos.
how are we doing? Good? Ready to go? There's more to play, huh?
I'm so much enjoying now that the first hour, yeah.
Good. 17 and the redraw.
Alright, they're moving me to the adjacent table. So my rail is going to have to move too. They were already telling me they'd be waiting for me on the other side. There'll be new players, but also some faces I recognize from the last few days.
So many... ¿Eh?
options.
No, ojalá. Sí, va, que seguimos, que esto, o sea... No, creo que sí. ¿Cómo? Sorry. The seats are in our phone?
Not yet.
Okay.
Well, they will be, but so it's gonna redraw you to like a specific table, but then production's gonna decide which table to feature.
Okay.
Because like your phone right now is gonna say 620 whatever.
Let's see if my new seat is already updated on the app.
So, 1 second.
You know where you're headed, ma'am?
I'm checking now.
Table 2 is over there.
Over there?
It's not 6.
I'm...
You'll need to show your app just to double check. Well, I'm just making
Me mueven a la otra tele.
Alright, I grab my stuff and my chips and off we go.
You're heading over here with us.
Good. Seven.
That's going to be the chair that's stacked out. It's going to be that third box right there.
This one?
This one right here.
Okay. 7.
I think Diego is going to be here too. And yeah, a few players I've played against before. Let's see if I can spot my friends. There they are.
There you go.
Thank you.
It's so crazy that they're here. Some of the people I love most in my life. That's so cool.
Es que les quiero preguntar una cosa.
This experience is so much better with them by my side. It makes this moment so much more special. I don't know, it's just feeling their support and how excited they are about this deep run I'm on. It's something really beautiful.
So seat 7 is Margets. Yep. They're asking me more. Seat 9, what's his name? Ruben. Seat 2, Ruben. Ruben? Yeah. Okay. Ruben in seat 9.
We're just unracking the chips and gal.
Hey.
Guys, you either in here or Scott will tell you directly. Do you know how many chips you have?
7, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 and a half, 1700, 17,200,
17.4?
Sí.
17.45. Okay. Seat 7, seat 17.45.
17.45 is the main event. Yep, seat 3.
How often is gonna be that spot again? So at least let's have fun, right?
It could be the last time in our lives.
The Portuguese player opens. I didn't know him, I was told he's pretty aggro. He has about 50 big blinds. And my king 10 off is a standard defend.
Sorry, this table is huge.
Even though I know my opponent is aggro, I've got nothing to do on this flop. An easy fold, and even more so against an early position open.
¿Tienes a alguien para celebrar por ti? Los mexicanos tienen muchos y los brasileños también tienes.
Ahí, están por ahí.
Los míos
Pero no son no pueden competir. Estamos drawing mi rail está las pide
Está buenísimo.
They ask very well for the cards, but in noise I don't think we can.
Mine are still in Portugal. So.
Action folds to me in the hijack. Ace-queen suited with just over 30 big blinds. It feels great not to be short-stacked anymore. Korea, who has a big stack and is on the button, looks like He wants to play the hand? He's grabbing chips to raise. I mean, honestly, he's got the perfect stack to put pressure on me. My stack is very easy to put pressure on. As an aggressive player who knows what he's doing, he's not going to hold back from applying that pressure. My hand is very good. Calling isn't bad since it's suited, but I think I benefit more by shoving, by getting some hands that have decent equity against mine to fold.
How much is that?
14, creo. And now he's the one with the tough decision. It's clear he didn't have a pure bluff. I don't think he's wasting time with a hand like, I don't know, any small suited ace. I don't know what hand he could have. Maybe pocket tens.
So we have to put 13 more.
A hand like mine, an ace-jack suited if he decides to 3-bet it. But that hand is, I think he'd take less time to fold. Well, at least I know I'm not completely dominated.
Are you trying to stay calm? It's difficult with all these lights.
I'd be happy with his fold and picking up this medium pot that gives my stack some breathing room.
You're not stacking off his jack there, no? Tens maybe.
He's trying to get information
Ace
out
queen?
of me. It's a bit of an act. After this conversation, I really think his hand's already in the muck.
Nines?
I'm playing for my tournament in this spot, but in the end, the only thing I can control is the quality of the decisions I make, and I'm convinced the line I've chosen is the best one.
I hate to play poker with girls. Cannot read them. Not in poker, not in life.
All right, this looks more like a fold than anything else.
Give me a minute now. Make final decision because it's a big spot. Should take this fold.
It's just that when an opponent goes through all those motions, I could be wrong, but it means he's going to fold for sure. Maybe he's trying to get some information so he can cross-check it later when he sees the stream against the hand I had. That seems reasonable to me.
If I fold, you show 1. You show 2. You show 3.
Come on, fold already.
You're alive.
It's always good to be alive.
Yeah?
It's good to be alive.
You're gonna see I had a big hand there. But I think I was dominated. I'm seeing you stack up ace check.
He confirms he had ace-queen. That was an option. Amazing. Having made the same handfold in this spot is huge.
I didn't 3-bet with the intent to fold, but something in you told me the call was not the right one. Am I wrong? I'm gonna see it later, so you can't hide now.
I
Too
know.
late.
You're gonna like.
I'm gonna like my fold.
Not sure.
Not sure if you're gonna like my fold?
Not sure.
Okay.
Es muy bonita esa mano.
Nine o'clock.
¿10 o'clock?
Padron opens. He has a little over 20 big blinds. I haven't played with him until now, but he doesn't seem like a reg, and he has the perfect stack for someone to put pressure on him. And, well, ace-jack off in the small blind is a perfect hand to apply pressure. With his stack, seriously, I'm not passing up any opportunity. But anyway, it works well.
$3 million. 3 million.
Raise 3 million.
Come on, fold. Really, by 3-betting him, I get to force him to make a decision with his hand by either folding or going all in. I think he's very rarely calling here. And if he shoves, I have a very easy fold. But, well, my goal is for him to fold. Come on, fold.
All in?
All in.
Damn! At least it's very easy for me to fold this hand.
Only hot?
I haven't figured him out yet. In any case, my hand was an obvious fold.
You will see one of it. Think this is a good one? You feel it?
Dombrowski opens from early position with about 18 big blinds. Jack 10 suited. It's a hand that can call in position. Yeah, his range is strong, but my hand has a lot of potential. Plus, by covering him, I can put him in tough spots on a lot of flops. Yeah. I like calling here.
You bet 8?
Call.
The action has slowed down. Padron is thinking in the big blind. Fold, alright. Perfect. We're going to be heads up and I'm in position.
Two players.
Alright, not a bad flop. Second pair, backdoor diamonds, and a backdoor straight draw. I expect him to check quite often on this texture.
Check.
For me right now, with a medium pair and a mediocre kicker, it doesn't make sense to build the pot.
Check.
It would be a disaster to have to fold to a raise and, well, this 9 improves my hand quite a bit. Let's see what my opponent does. On top of second pair, I now have an open-ended straight draw. I'm not sure if my hand is starting to be strong enough to bet if he checks. I think my hand benefits from betting small because I'd say I'm not expecting any check raise from him. And yeah, he doesn't have a lot of worse hands that call me, but I think my hand benefits from betting small on this turn.
Okay. 1.3.
Plus, when it gets there, if I don't bet now, it's going to be hard to extract value later. Perfect. Perfect. It makes me happy to hear my rail in the background. And honestly, in the moment while I'm playing the hand, it totally slips past me. I'm so in a state of flow that it's like I'm in a bubble.
If they need to see my cards, the player that's not at the table, because I don't want them. Kind of a scam.
The cutoff puts it all in the middle. How much is that? About 12 big blinds. King Jack suited in the small blind. It's a decision. In any other tournament, I'd call.
6,050,000.
And here, I need to think a bit more. It's a close decision that depends on the range I put him on. My hand has decent equity against a balanced range, but players aren't robots. You want a call or no?
No.
Do you want a call?
難しいな。difficult. So difficult.
Yeah, it's difficult for me too. Let's see if I can get a bit of information out of him. It's close. I don't know what to do.
6,050,000.
6 million, which would leave me with 12 million.
Demand you. Demand you. Demand you. Oh, okay.
I mean, if I call, it's never great. All right, fold. Fold. Tough one. ¿Qué crees que...? Tengo dudas.
¿Qué tenía?
Rey J de diamantes. ¿A qué es dura? Es justo, ¿ves? Es cara de eso. Es la border. ¿Eh?
No side. No side.
Tía, que jugamos un nivel más, que no me había...
Sí, porque estaba hablando con Samantha, que se ha quedado sola ahí.
Pues
Claro, y me he ido, yo voy de vez en cuando. Y me he quedado con ella charlando ahí un rato. Y me ha dicho eso, que está una hora más.
Vaya tongo.
Ha sido increíble, le está diciendo, no, vete por el nene y tal. Digo, no, vete, nos quedamos nosotros aquí, yo voy para allá de vez en cuando y tal. Pero que estáis doblados, o sea, que no está jugando a ninguno ni nada.
Como balao.
Como que
Con 17 o así.
Sí. Y llevabais lo mismo, millones, ¿no?
17 millones.
I don't know if she's talking in blinds or in millions of chips. Yeah, the adrenaline does its job, but it's been a lot of hours. I think we're all exhausted, even though we're living the craziest moment of our poker lives.
He double up. many bad experiences with this speed. Apart from that, I play all the levels.
And on top of that, they told us we're going to play one more level.
Una hora más. Al rey, el chino, o sea, abre el filipino, le tribute al chino, va all-in y paga, y tiene claps con el as de claps.
Vamos, vamos. Una hora más.
¿Qué hora es? 3:44.
¡Buena, Diego! Diego.
Last break. I can't understand anything they're announcing with all this noise from the rain.
No, acompanyes a fumar. No. No, we play an hour more.
It's over.
No.
I think so.
No, ¿sí?
Guys, we will race and color off the green, bag up, come back tomorrow at 1 o'clock.
¡Vamos!
The announcement was that we're bagging now, that we're not playing another hour.
Oye, qué bien, yo pensé que íbamos a ir una hora más también. No tiene sentido porque lleváis 25.
¡Ay! ¿A qué embolsa? Joder.
Espera. No sé. ¿Y la pause con prévu?
C'est pas ce qu'il
So, we back? Sorry, we back?
Yeah, we're back.
¿We're done?
Yeah.
¡Vamos! ¡Ah! Uy, qué embolsa, qué bien. Tío, me habías dicho una hora más, me has dado, o sea, me ha dado horario.
Pero era.
Pero no, que es perfecto, pues estás dando una mala noticia y de repente vuelves a lo bueno. Es increíble, ahora estoy mucho más contenta.
Muchos jugadores dijeron que no querían jugar ahora más y él es cancelar, pero ese es el resultado.
Pero me parece bien, tío, es que... No, y te digo una cosa, a veces no nos... O sea, que podemos decir, cuando ellos dicen it's written, it's written.
Wow, what amazing news. Knowing I'm bagging for day 8 of the fucking main event. That's insane. And on top of that, without having to play one more level today.
Oye, que sí que embolsamos. Qué loco es esto, ¿no?
Muy loco. ¿Cómo has pasado?
Les ha dado. Ya has superado tu 27.
Sí.
¿Qué? ¿Cuándo estás haciendo?
O sea, es mentira lo de quedarnos una hora. No me lo digas, me lo has dicho. Oye, me dejo llevar ahora porque luego viene... No, pero yo quiero a través de la barrera, ahora que estoy bien.
No, Leonor, ya está acá, tío.
Qué loco es esto. Loco. Arrancando tu barrera de 27. Me parece muy loco. Todas las barreras.
Loco, callo, venga.
Pero ahora, o sea, todo el día aguantando las emociones, ¿sabes? Ahora a tomar por culo, al menos esta mañana. Era un Cuba libre.
Llorar, gritar, gritazos, lo que quieras.
No, pero serena, que queda mucho.
Sí, queda mucho, pero que ya...
Eso es para la disfrutar. Eso es mañana. ¿Cómo no lo vas a disfrutar esto?
¡Hostia! ¡Vamos!
¡Qué guay, tío!
Mañana aquí otra vez. Leo, una pregunta rapidito. Bueno, Leo, un día más. ¿Cómo te sentís?
Súper contenta. Perdona, lo siento, es que no estoy haciendo...
So we've got 2.5.
Let's see. I almost forgot I still have to count my stuff.
5.7. Sound right?
5.7.
Okay.
Let's see.
And so that means
That's
we
quite
only
a few
have-
million going into
we
day
only have
8 of the main
points.
event.
Son 10, 12,
Incredible.
Makes that easy. I need one. I just need one. Got it.
10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 800. ¿Te acordarás de 17,800? Que es el número de millones que tengo.
Yo lo único que pregunté, tienes que meter a Mestre. Eso son 30 blinds mañana o así. Me preguntas y me decir.
Que sí.
Que me estaba de puta madre que no juegas un nivel más, Yo pensaba que ibas a jugar un nivel más. Subidón.
¿Qué?
¿Son 30 o no?
Ya.
Ya. Está contigo.
Vamos.
No, pues qué bien.
Pero que es que lo que digo, quiero controlar.
¿Qué canción te cantamos?
Leo, 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 Leo. Leo, Leo. Leo, Leo, Leo.
¡Ole, ole! ¡Parece ole! ¡Ole!
Este es de ole.
Hay que mirarlo en canción.
Oye.
¿Tienes tu canción favorita o algo y te la cantamos?
No sé.
Ah, mira, ya sé cuál. Leo Margets.
No, el
Leo
está ahí.
Ya ni me acuerdo.
Por favor, suba.
¿Cómo era?
Se apunta a chaque.
El 3 euros está ahí.
Eras 4 me partners o no, eras 4.
Escribe a Melendi que haga una. Pues ya ni me acuerdo de la letra, hace tantos años ya que no me acuerdo.
Veamos
el 3
el
euros
prop.
está ahí.
Madre mía, yo creo que hay que inventar otra.
Joder, me he tomado un puto chicle de cafeína que no puedo ni para pensando que curraba 1 hora más. Pero bueno.
¿No era de ginger?
No. O sea,
¿Tienes de ginger?
sí, pero digo, como pensaba que jugábamos 1 hora más, me he metido uno de cafeína porque digo...
Sí, no tal cual.
O sea, que me da igual que me reviente el sistema nervioso, ya me curaré.
Vas a casa.
Era mi raki.
Pero has embolsado ya.
Ahora, espera, voy. Oh, these moments with them are so cool.
This is going in yours.
Obviously.
I'm gonna write on there that it's dead in C4. Just letting you know it's going in your bag. Okay?
Wow, the sweetest moment of the day.
We're not literally putting that one in, though.
Are we not?
What a great feeling.
Do they want,
told
do
you.
they want
Hold
the
on.
fancy one in the bag?
17,800.
Ask and make sure real quick, Court, will you?
So crazy.
Ask Scott, he'll say.
Yeah, honestly, that was a great comeback today. Tú embolsas 15.
And then write on the bag, but it would be better just to write it on the bag. And
So
not-
cool. All right,
Yeah.
now I need to calm down a bit so I can get some rest. Tomorrow's going to be a crazy day. I'm a bit wired right now. I learned a lot after the 2009 main event, where my emotions got the best of me. See, I'm gonna leave this. Today I left it and they were okay.
Non, 30 secondes for Winamax. Merci. En français, on essaye?
Si.
Français, ouais. Juste ça. Léo Day 8, c'est magique, c'est magique.
C'est magique. Non, c'était incroyable aussi. Tous mes amis étaient là-bas. Et c'était un challenge de te laisser pas aller parce que tu veux célébrer les coups avec eux, mais tu sais aussi tu veux te rendre focus. Mais parfois, tu sais, c'est bon de pouvoir célébrer. On est là-bas, c'est tellement incroyable, c'est pour enjoy aussi. Alors, et en fait, tu peux célébrer, de retourner à la table, être super focus, mais vraiment, ce qui a été un peu plus difficile, ouais, c'était, je pense, tu sais pas te laisser abrumer pour de la situation, mais je suis contente. À la fin, la seule chose que je voulais, c'était d'être proud of myself, de jouer avec mes objectifs au moment et jouer chaque main en te laissant pas aussi je sais pas le nom en français, overwhelm parce que c'est le main et c'est, tu sais, le plus beau tournoi du monde.
On te voit te sentir bien. On va te laisser aller te reposer parce que demain, Day 8.
Si, vamos. Demain à midi.
À 13h, 1 p.m.
Oh, segurísimo. For surísimo.
Tomorrow is 1 p.m., right, guys? Yes, ils l'ont dit 15 fois.
Ok, parfait, ouais. Ciao. On fait le signe et je pars. Je sais. C'est fier de toi. Hein. Merci. Quelle dingue. Alors. C'est incroyable là où c'est incroyable là, ce qui se passe là.
C'est incroyable. Mais c'est tellement beau. I mean, it's awesome. I'm having so much fun.
Ça se voit. Tu sais, ça se voit à table. On n'était jamais fatigués, nous on était tous en train de...
Non, mais j'étais fatiguée le jour 5. Après, c'est, je sais pas, c'est...
Oui, là, tu vogues. Attends, viens, on va pousser ça. On la fait vite, on a pour 2 secondes. Même pas, tiens, regarde, mets-toi devant, et c'est bon. Juste là. J'aurais pu la faire tous les jours en fait, c'est bon, tu peux partir. Allez, go.
Bonne nuit.
Oh, that's it. The day is over. I'm heading out. Incredible, what a day. I feel like I thrive under pressure.
Beautiful, Leo. For the second time in your career, you've reached the final 3 tables of the World Series of Poker main event. 16 years later, you're not the same player, but with the same enthusiasm and determination, you've made it through day 7 to secure your place among the final 24 with a stack of 18 million chips. 30 big blinds, not easy to maneuver, but more than enough to keep hoping for a seat at the final table of the greatest tournament in the world. We'll let you enjoy the moment and get some rest. A long day awaits before the final table. We'll live it with you in the next episode of Inside the Mind of a Pro.